Yo, what's up? Today I'm starting a new content idea. Um, I'm probably gonna call it something like meta discussion, but whatever. I think of the name later. I'll let you guys decide or give me some suggestions. But what it's gonna be is we're just gonna be like short, hopefully like 5 to 6 minute videos. I'm hoping I don't go over that mark, but if I do, oh well, I'll get better at it. But what it's gonna be is I'm just gonna be taking interactions or like sequences or combos, edge guards or whatever, just like small things from sets and reviewing them and giving you guys the mix ups and what they could have done differently, as opposed to like a 30-minute set analysis. Because I think this might be easier to digest, easier to apply, and whatever. So we can go ahead and get started. This is iBDW versus PewPewU from Genesis 7. And this is a situation that came up that, like, me, Cody, and SFAT all like kind of discussed this and lapped this out last summer, where you up throw Marth at like relatively low percent, like around 10 to 20%, and we've all seen it before. Like foxes go for full hop up air, Marth smash the eyes, Marth falls down with an aerial, and like Marth grabs you. It's like you pretty much just like comboed yourself, right? So what we've come up with is like just a counter to Marth that are spamming smash DI, and that is to like get under Marth and short hop up air, or either wave dash up tilt. I kind of like doing up tilt. I do up air as well sometimes, but yeah. So we'll go over it. Like I'll play the clip for you right now. We'll see. So grab, short hop up air, back air, and 58%, just like that. Like, and that's pretty good for a Fox versus Marth combo, as opposed to going for full hop up air right here and potentially PewPewU just smash down into the right or smash down into the left, whatever. Just smash down into period and then falling with a forward air or back air and then re-grabbing him. So we can go over the pros and cons to this. I think the pros do outweigh the cons. And we can go over the pros and cons of doing a full hop up air. So what I did was, I'll play it one more time just so you guys can see. But what I did was I made 8 recordings of this situation to go over. Hopefully it's easy to follow. So let me open up Dolphin. Okay. Okay. So the first one, like the first pro would be, say you up throw up air Marth, full hop up air Marth at this percent, around 13%, and Marth DI is full behind you, like so, and he DI is the up air full away. When that happens, Fox cannot get a follow up, because if this is how far Marth goes from like the up air, and imagine if this was a full hop up air, Fox would still be in the air at this time, so he would not have enough time to get this follow up. However, if you do the short hop up air, you land much quicker, and then you still have time to get the follow up on the DI away. So that's one pro. Like you follow up on like almost every DI doing a short hop up air. And then like the obvious counter for Marth is like, oh, Marth can jump, or like Marth can counter or whatever. I don't really see Marth doing counter, but Marth can jump. The thing that's happening in the meta right now is Marth players aren't jumping because they are so focused on the smash DI. And to like perform the smash DI, you have to flick the stick left or like hard right, and they're like kind of focused in on that timing. They're not trying to jump, because the thing is, jumping honestly is pretty risky for Marth in this situation, because a lot of times you can still just jump yourself into Fox's up air. Like Marth's jump isn't fast enough to avoid Fox's full hop up air in most cases, so that's why you don't see Marth jump that much. But however, if you are like abusing this and whatever, then your Marth that you're fighting might start jumping. So like here are like 2 examples of like what happens when Marth does jump. Like you're not super committing yourself to something here. If Marth does decide to jump and you whiff your up air, you still have a pretty good advantage. Like you're still below Marth, and I think being below Marth is pretty good. You can crouch cancel his falling aerials. You can space outside of them like this Fox does, and then you can pressure landings. And then you can also shark. Like sharking Marth is huge. Like if Marth decides to do something like this, jump away, get like easy shark. So two pros. And then here are like the cons to the full hop up air. Like we've seen this before. If you played Fox, this has happened like a million times. Where it's like, hey, I finally got a grab on Marth, and then like something like that happens, or something like that happens, and yeah, stuff like that. So again, like just weighing risk reward. Like the reward for even connecting the first up air a lot of times isn't worth it, especially on DI behind, because again, like I said, if they DI your up air away, your full hop up air, and once they DI behind, then you just can't get a follow up. Period. So kind of don't. I would just suggest not going for full hop up air around this percent, like around what 0 to 20. I think like after this percent, like yeah, like 24%. I think going for like full hop up air is like okay. Or back air, like either or. But I think at that low percent, 0 to 20, I think short hop up air or wave dash up tilt. Let's see, the wave dash up tilt. Yeah. So something like that. I think the wave dash up tilt actually, like, you get more off of it, potentially. But I think either are fine. And then the last one I want to show is this kind of situation as well, where Marth players DI behind, and Fox does this full hop up air. And a lot of Marth players, most like just off the top of my head, like I see Music King and PewPewU do this all the time, where they DI behind and they spam falling up air. And like what the up air does is like look at how it like contorts Marth's hitbox. Like it literally pulls him down. And it forces you to be like super like frame perfect with your up air for it to even connect. And then it's like you have to do this frame perfect input. Marth just has to spam up air, so it's just not worth it, in my opinion. And then you get like super reversal here. So another situation where I think just doing short hop up air is probably the better thing to do, or up tilt. You can even get creative. You can do like nair and whatnot, up smash. But I think I just don't like the up air at a low percent. I think it's a bit risky. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, if this helps. Also, help me decide on the name for these, and let me know if you want to see more. Thanks. Peace.